Yeah, it's only 6 minutes long. It's fine. All right, you can get some dialogue and shit.
My watch is broken.
Did you just slam that down?
What?
You broke the mic. No, not really.
I can't hear it. Caravan, I'm wondering.
The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis. Emphasis.
Emphasis. That's what I thought you were going to say, you know. So where am I? I'm the little person? Where's my little person?
You're the person,
yeah.
the blinky blinky.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins
I'm
up
sick.
there.
I'm a gamer. He
He
nods
nods
toward a
and
looming black mass on the hillside. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. There's a black mass on the hillside?
The black mass
ruins.
are the ruins.
Okay.
It's
The
dark.
whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Understood?
I'll be good. He looked at me and frowned.
Oh.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle around here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
But that's all.
Yeah.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the inside.
Basically, it's a homeopathic
Should
recipe.
get you through the night.
I got this.
You might check
I know
around,
herbs.
see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
I want water.
I know you want
obviously.
to hunt before it gets much darker. But see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
I'm a sick one. Okay. Sparfle nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder.
Yeah,
So
Sparfle's
I'm
responsible for
counting-
getting the water.
I'm talking for him too. Where would I find these berries?
No, you're talking for yourself,
Okay,
that's fine.
so he's getting me water.
Yeah, and you have to find your own berries.
What are the? I only get one choice. I want to know all the
No,
stuff.
there'll be plenty of stuff. No, if you ask one, it'll keep going.
Huge rocks you have.
Well, he said the berries were roundabout.
All the more. Sorry.
You just love hanging out with boys,
Vast
right?
tracts of land.
I get to ask more than one thing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Nothing
Sometimes you
see
don't,
on
but
half
sometimes
the
you do.
hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
I'll be the effigy. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Pawn is a copper coin.
I figured.
Where would I
They
find
grow
these
on a
berries?
bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Good. If I say that, I'm leaving. Okay, so I do get to ask things.
Who did build
They
the
don't got
ruin?
Audra where you come from?
These green rocks.
Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the story.
I'm sure this Audra has nothing to do with the main plot of the story at all.
No, why would it?
No, it's just big and green and surrounds everything.
happens to be
and
there.
goes right to the
It's
heart
more
of the
like
ground.
a
It's just
shell
for
than a
looks.
proper
Not
rock.
like pillars.
Easier to
and
work if you're a mason. Got all
Of a
kinds
trinity.
of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
No, that's obviously not important.
No.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
I don't know.
I haven't actually gotten
I
that
have a
far
lot
in the
to care
story,
about
so I don't
too,
know what
but,
happened.
You haven't
I would
gotten
totally
this
like to
far.
see it.
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Inguithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
This is dangerous out here.
It is dangerous to go
Ask-
there alone.
Kinda
Here,
worry
take
about
this.
your business.
Not if you hurry.
Not if the weather holds up.
Okay. Oh, weather.
This
Why
time
not?
of year, rain mostly,
Of course.
and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time.
Ooh.
Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
Get stirred up the most when people.
So
eat
if
beans.
it gets windy,
Hold
we get
on.
the hell out of Dodge.
Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot.
No, I'm sick,
Not
I'm
like
weak.
most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
This is very pragmatic.
Yeah. I totally understand.
Scans the length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman, yes, who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
That's how much of a badass she is.
She's tough.
She is.
Or really cranky.
A little bit of column A.
Kalisha.
Kalisha.
Nice name. Looks up in her own time.
She does, yeah.
I'll get around to you. Watch she doesn't drop
No
dead.
promises.
That's
What
exciting.
kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Wow. Well,
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands.
the quips are good.
And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Ooh! This is
You
going to
heard
be
the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
All right, so now you have a party
Holy
of 2
cow,
people.
look at all the
You
stuff.
control yourself and you control her.
Okay.
You basically left click to do all the things. Left click on the
I
ground.
don't use... Excuse me. This...
Not
I
really.
don't move around like this? No, I don't.
No,
okay,
no.
so it's like...
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
By left clicking, you move around. If you
Alright.
left click on an enemy, you attack them. If you left click on something that's lootable, you loot it. If you left click on someone you can talk to, you talk to them. Most of those things. You can specifically choose a single person on your list down in the left corner.
pauses?
If you click on
Space?
one,
Yeah?
and then it allows you
Sure.
to use their special abilities. So that's you. Now you can use your lay on hands, for example,
Okay, all right.
by clicking on it and then
so
clicking on someone.
Stick there and...
I wouldn't use it now.
Down on the circle, a little lower, right there.
Oh, right there we go.
The lay on
Okay.
hands is actually once per encounter, so you can use it every single combat.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
That is actually
All right,
very cool.
That's very cool.
Not every
Escape, we'll
20
get rid of
minutes or
that?
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is my weapon sets, an axe. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, you could have a bow in your second set or something and switch back and forth or
Okay.
something of that nature.
What do we have over here? Attack, cancel, select.
all. So this
everything?
selects both your party members. Right now you only have
Okay.
yourself selected,
Yeah.
but if you click that or
Oh,
hit
well, that's
backspace,
nice and
you'll
easy.
select both of them, and then you're
And
moving
there's
everyone
not like
together.
How do you pause
a click
it?
and
Is it
you
space?
can do
Like,
this
You
too,
can
I
do that,
suppose.
and you can pause with space.
Cool.
Does this move me around?
That's
no,
intuitive
just the
for
arrow
me.
keys.
I
and
like
the space
pausing
bar.
with
Okay.
space.
All right, and then we have, what do we have? Inventory. Oh, what do we got?
That's you.
Oh, and the other two.
Yeah, no, she's part of your party now.
Nice. Good, good, good. Crafting. We has a stash.
Yeah.
Mm,
Stash
cool.
can basically hold like unlimited amounts of stuff.
How do we get out of here? Okay, like that. What is this? Character is there's.
All your
my-
stats,
oh,
yeah.
look at this.
Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes.
High single target. Nothing I've done. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Nice. Okay. What do we have? Camp. Camp.
That's to rest. That's how you heal, like for
Alright.
reals, and get your spells back.
Formation.
Yeah, how you walk around.
In a group.
This is
You can even modify your
Oh
formation.
my
this is
God,
this
that's
is amazing. This is
amazing.
so Baldur's Gate.
It's like, you're going in
get
the
it.
dungeon and who's first.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, basically, yeah. You get to switch
Okay,
people
that's
around
pretty
and call
cool.
who- Yeah.
If you
Formation
hit
is cool.
tab,
Where? Oh,
tab key.
fancy. Okay.
So what this does is it puts up a bunch of little helpful things.
Ah, this
By
is good.
the default
Okay.
hotkeys, you have to hold tab, but I prefer the toggle
What's the
personally.
blue box?
Ah, that is something you can loot.
How do I get over here?
I think you have to use one person at a time. Maybe.
Just you have to get it within vision. Now you can click on it. Although that one is locked.
Locked.
Oh.
So you either need a mechanic skill and or lockpicks.
How about this one?
That one is fine.
Wait, you can't bash it open with strength?
No.
Oh,
I know.
come on! That was the thing. I know
You got
get
very
to,
excited.
You get to lose.
So
loot,
I've
but-
already got better armor than this. So
But you can still potentially sell it. So if you
suppose.
click on the thing, now click on the chest.
Okay.
So that's your stash. Now you can hit the hand icon. You'll just put everything in the stash. Just vacuum everything into your stash.
gone.
You have to fix
Oh,
it.
yeah, it's empty. Okay,
You have
that's
to
cool.
fix that, man. You have to be able to bash things open, man.
So this was the select all.
Mm-hmm.
And we come back up. Oh, there we go. All the good things. Wow. This is... Oh, no. We have more.
Some people have to agree with me, I'm sure.
What?
Being able to bash things open.
Oh yeah, it's great.
So we have right click for detail. Oh, well, it's a potion I want. So this, just click on it and it moves it into mine.
Well,
Did I do
depends.
that?
Depends on who you had selected.
Yeah,
You might
yeah.
have your stash
I had them
selected.
both.
Everybody has their own inventory,
You might have gone
right?
into your stash. Everyone has their own personal inventory and
So
their
you
stash.
can
So you can take stuff
move
out of your stash
things.
though and put it onto your
Apparently that shirt went to her
Ah.
instead of me.
Well, you used her to... No, you didn't, actually.
Well, it depends on what you have selected in this interface when you click the button.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
well,
okay.
it's in there.
But you can always move it. By the settings I have, you can access your stash whenever. Although if you want to play in a slightly harder mode, you can make it so you can only access the stash when you're in town.
Oh, good grief! Really?
Yeah, that's one of the things that with this, especially I think being such a
Scouting?
community-driven thing, it really emphasizes sort of customizability of the experience. Scouting puts you into a stealth mode, but it also is the thing that you use to detect traps and other hidden things.
You can build a stronghold.
Oh, that's a huge part of the game.
God,
Here's the
really?
thing. Under the stronghold is a giant dungeon as well that spans like something like 15 levels of dungeons, and each level is like massive gargantuan thing. It's like a big part of the thing. You can upgrade your stronghold. You can do all kinds of stuff. Get
can
your
make
I haven't done it yet.
stronghold.
I haven't done it yet. This is only what I've heard about the stronghold. What?
Oh God,
Because
that's all I want
I'm
to
just
do.
wondering,
Just
okay,
make a stronghold.
say for instance you're in Iron Man mode,
Yes.
right?
Oh, this
and
is
you get a
brilliant.
stronghold.
Yes.
Okay, and you want to do the dungeon.
Yes.
If you die in the dungeon, do you lose a save and you have to go and get the stronghold again?
Yes.
God, no! You should have an option where that doesn't happen. I need to be able to go into the dungeon.
Yeah.
When you die in this
Oh,
world,
he's
just like
got-
in Canada, when you die in Canada, you die for real.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we
I've
have
never
a,
experienced that.
we have a guy with supplies. How do
Yeah,
we
we do.
talk to him?
Just click on him. On the circle, on the green circle.
Yeah?
Beneath him. That's
Which
you
one?
click on
Oh,
yourself.
I went too far. Okay, man, simple, but mostly need clothes.
He's
A
transfixed.
ragged tear in the seam of his tunic. He's transfixed?
Mm-hmm.
He's like all
Got
freaked
a
out.
whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
Oh, it's terrible.
Terrible.
He scratches a cheek with his knuckle.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Oh,
You have
we
money? How much money? You get
things.
110.
Yeah, and you can always sell stuff out of your stash by clicking on
Okay.
that thing.
Which-
And there's categories, so if you go through the categories, you might find some stuff that you've picked up in your stash.
Okay,
like
that
potion.
is a rejuvenation. Or
Right.
regeneration. Is that like a health thing? What is this going to do
Well,
for
if
me?
you right-click on it, you can get details.
Oh, well, good grief.
All right, 32.2 endurance over 12 seconds. Endurance is probably
It's
like...
your in-combat hit points.
It's not terrible. We'll hang on to that. And
Actually, your hit point.
and
It is your hit point.
the other lady got my shirt, so can I just take it?
You could. Now, that's clothing that would have to replace armor, which you probably don't want to
No, I
do.
was going to sell it.
Well, then go ahead and sell it. Throw it in the trade. Right now.
Oh, down here?
Yeah, just click on it, and it'll move down into there.
Oh, well,
You
look at
get
that.
75 for that.
Coppers, little coppers.
Whatever,
Yes,
you only have
coppers.
110 right now, so now you have 185.
Now I have 185. Crossbow. That might not be a bad idea.
Shoot all the things.
Do you have to buy arrows, or do they just kind of come?
There's no arrows.
Base.
Okay, so crossbow is doing a range of 50. It's slow. 25 to 35 damage. Warbow is a lot
One thing
less
I do remember
damage.
about
But it's faster.
Faster.
Baldur's Gate is that the ranged was godly. You need
Versus
somebody with ranged.
deflection.
Well, I mean, because we're getting each other's way and all kinds of things, the way I'm operating is like I try to get maybe a couple of like upfront tanky guys,
Yeah.
and then mostly range after
Just
that.
mostly ranged, yeah.
That's the way I
Nice.
tend to operate. Although you might go with the 3 and 3 party.
3. Okay, so we're two-handed. Two-handed, so I would be able to pick it up. Put the other thing down. Average. Interrupt.
All range weapons, I
24.
think, are two-handed.
Man, that does a lot more, but I have to get it off in the first place.
They don't have like a small crossbow, like just
I want
yeah,
something in
2 of them.
between.
Now, both of your people are basically like
Oh,
you're
I
both
could do
tough.
both of them.
Calissa's a fighter, and you're a paladin. You're
Yeah.
really both frontline fighters in the first place. I wouldn't necessarily worry about getting a ranged weapon for these two.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Oh, you want to probably select both
And
people.
this does this, and
Yeah.
then they'll both come here.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Question.
This
if
is so cute.
if you click
Sparkle.
so far ahead
Hello, Sparkle.
or around
I'll have your
different
water soon
obstacles,
enough.
it'll take it a very long time
Stream's
to get
not
there.
going anywhere.
Well, it does path around it.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about the old engine
Oh,
there.
Yeah, the old Baldur's Gate was terrible at pathfinding. You can actually go to half speed
Let's
or
check
double
by
speed
those
if you want.
outcroppings.
Let's check out the who's outcroppings.
By the outcroppings.
Is that over here?
Yeah, she means over there. Yeah.
Outcroppings. I'm looking for some weird planty thing. This is all glowy. What's all glowy? Let's see what glowy does. Nothing.
I think those are just fireflies. I'm not sure.
Fine.
They give you a little bit of light. Uh-oh, yo.
All right. So
First
combat
combat.
started. I have the option set so it automatically pauses when combat starts.
Nice.
good,
Thank
that's
you
good.
very much.
So you're being attacked by a wolf. Now, you can simply attack back by left-clicking on it with both your characters, and both characters will run up there and melee it.
Beat it into submission.
If you want to use an ability, you're going to have to make sure you have just your one character selected.
Oh,
Either Calissa or Evangeline, and then you can use an ability. Well,
Okay,
that's
what does
really-
she do? What is this?
That's a good one.
Knockdown shoves an enemy with enormous force. And talk and weapon sets. Oh, what does she got here? A torch.
So right now she's dual wielding. She's got an axe in her right
Right,
hand and a torch
yeah.
in her left.
Torches are good, man. You can set people on fire.
So if
She's
you
gonna
wanna
have to go up and that's a melee.
Either way, she's gonna have to
She's
melee.
gonna be there anyway.
So if you do that and then click on the
How
wolf,
much damage is
there
a
it
young wolf going to do to you? That's the question.
I think you'll be fine.
Well, we're gonna let her hit it first.
Yeah?
Oh, it fell down. Okay, now you
Sure.
can hit it too. Smack it. You go around behind?
Click again, left click.
Take
You're not
him down.
attacking. There you go.
All right.
But you got into flanking position, which is good.
Poor little dog.
Somebody took a little bit of damage. No, that was a crazy dog. Dogs generally
And
run
I
away when they're not
oh,
crazy.
all right. So we just grab it
Yeah,
and we
sure.
get it.
Put it in your stash.
There we
Yeah,
go.
you can sell it.
Wild animals run away when they're
And
not crazy.
look at all the bugs. Let's not do that. Okay,
See
get
that glowing
everybody.
plant in the
No,
top
no,
left
no, no.
corner?
Salvage something. There's got to be
This
some
is
kind of
it.
meats.
No, there's no
Select
meats
all.
from the busted up deer, and she did get the hide from the wolf.
I got a hide, but I didn't get anything